What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster, and I'm simultaneously fighting off the impulse to laugh and to roll my eyes as I work on getting to the information that I want to share with you about the latest Assassin's Creed Shadows leak.
That's impossible!
Yeah, I think it's impossible not to do one or the other, to laugh or to roll your eyes, or both, because this new leak tells us about a new weapon type that can be used, and it's about the most asinine idea for a game called Assassin's Creed. But here, I've just thought of a fun little quiz that we can do so I can introduce this weapon type to you. Pretend that you're a ninja from ancient Japan, preparing to assassinate your target. You need something that kills quickly. What weapon will you choose for your mission? The deadly Kusarigama? A terrifyingly sharp katana? Or would you choose a fricking stick?
What is it?
That's a stick.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's right. Ubisoft has decided to let gamers use a bow staff in their first DLC for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that people can whoop some ass with a bow, but it's not exactly my weapon of choice for an assassination. It's as if the developers for this game had a brainstorming session where they just listed all of the most cliched elements of Japan that they could think of, and they tried to jam them all into the game without any regard for whether or not they make any damn sense.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
It's as if Ubisoft forgot that the whole strategy in Assassin's Creed games is to kill your target quickly so you can sneak away, blend in, and get by with it. But this is more evidence that they don't even understand the premise to their own franchise. They didn't think about this sort of thing while making the game, and it clearly shows. In a title where they feature the only black fella on the island working as a samurai, it is evident that stealthy assassination and blending in with the crowd is no longer a focus. It went out the window long ago, replaced by every Japanese cliche they could think of. The CEO of the company is trying to put a positive spin on the project, claiming that people are really positive about this game, but more and more, this title is looking doomed. Shit like an assassin using a bow staff just isn't going to convince all the people who have checked out from this franchise to come back. But Ubisoft sure is desperate to get you back.
Don't you want it?
No, sir, I don't like it.
Don't you want it?
No thanks, bro.
Don't you want it?
Get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's talk about Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Shadows and how it seems like none of the choices that Ubisoft makes are the correct ones. But the CEO of the company is desperate to get us to think that everything is swell. And bless his black little heart for that. Of course, it's his job to put a positive spin on things. He's not going to admit that everything is falling apart, but if the company spent more time focusing on having a better product and less time on ways to put lipstick on a pig, then maybe they wouldn't run into this problem. Ubisoft has become synonymous with games that look good in previews and trailers, but which disappoint once you get your hands on them. And that brings me to this bow staff thing. Here's the leak. It was an update on the Steam page, which appears to have been accidental because it's been taken down in the meantime. Under pre-purchase there, it says, pre-purchase now to get the Thrown to the Dogs bonus quest available at launch and the Claws of Awaji expansion releasing later in 2025. Feel the fear of being hunted and under threat on a mysterious island. Reclaim a lost treasure while avoiding the traps and ambushes of deadly new foes. Master the bow, a new weapon type, unlock new skills, gears, abilities, and get over 10 hours of additional content. Alright, so once again, I'm well aware that people can kick all kinds of ass using a bow staff. I'm not questioning how awesome that weapon is in the hands of people who know what they're doing. My boys are in martial arts, damn near black belts actually, and they've spent the past year learning the bow staff, and I'm impressed watching what they can do with it. Definitely, a skilled master could use a bow to kill someone quickly if they were so inclined, but let's be real, that is absolutely not the item you would bring with you on a mission to assassinate someone. A master ninja would bring something sharp. Yes, ninjas did carry bows from time to time, mostly to blend in with the crowd, because a lot of people carried them back in the day, but ninjas had specific signature weapons which they used for assassination, and they certainly wouldn't risk their agility by bogging themselves down with an extra weapon. And yes, some samurai carried a bow staff as well, but those were the really low-level samurai, from what I understand, and really, we shouldn't be having this samurai conversation in the first place as far as I'm concerned. A samurai being usable in an Assassin's Creed game makes me shake my head. Never mind the fact that Yasuke is the only black fella within hundreds of miles, so he wouldn't exactly be able to blend in with the crowd. When people dreamed of playing this franchise, Assassin's Creed, in a Japanese setting for literal decades, samurai was not what most of us were thinking. We just wanted to play as a Japanese ninja dude like Rikimaru from the Tenchu series, who mostly assassinated his targets with his katana. That is what we dreamed of. It feels as if the samurai option was simply shoehorned into the game simply to give them an excuse to use Yasuke in the first place. But anyhow, like I was saying before, the CEO of Ubisoft has been trying to put a positive spin on the fact that this game got delayed again. This Substack article from the Fandom Pulse details what he said. It says, in a conference call, Guillemot, the CEO of Ubisoft, was asked to provide specifics on player feedback. He answered, on Assassin's Creed, we took the benefit of these additional months to gather more player feedback while engaging even more with our community. We've seen an increasingly positive reaction from the overall community, so we want to pursue that momentum. And to incorporate the latest feedback will allow us to deliver on our commitment to provide with a great experience by the time we launch. So yeah, this is him just giving an excuse as to why they once again decided to push back the release date of Assassin's Creed Shadows. But let's be real here. If they had real momentum, like he's claiming here, they wouldn't have to push the game back another month. They would be excited to release as soon as possible. But as the article mentions, this is all eerily similar to the same shit this guy said right before Star Wars Outlaws released, and that game got its ass kicked. It flopped like hell and caused the company to lose a ton of stock value. But the article continues saying, his comments are quite concerning given he made similar comments while promoting Star Wars Outlaws, and then later admitted the sales for the game were soft and below the company's expectations. Back in July, Guillemot said, what we have factored in is a strong launch for Star Wars Outlaws that reflects the fact that it is among the most awaited games of the industry this year and a really strong, positive community sentiment, and also the fact that we are coming with the biggest marketing campaign ever so far for a Ubisoft game. So that's what we've been factoring in the second quarter. So yeah, this dude is mostly concerned with saving face, but it's too bad he and his team aren't more concerned with giving gamers what they want and putting some effort into making a game that makes sense. Then he wouldn't have to field these uncomfortable questions all the time, and he wouldn't have to be concerned about his company going under. But I'm going to leave it there. What do you think of Ubisoft using a bow staff as one of the major draws for their first DLC package for Assassin's Creed Shadows? Drop your thoughts into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.